The Mavs are part of this tier of really strong runners-up, and I could legit see them being interchangeable with all the teams up until number 3 on this list, as well as the Pacers right behind them. Pretty much everything positive about this Mavs team stems from Luka. He was on an incredible run throughout this year. A stat line of 34, 10 and 9 in the regular season that hardly dropped off at all in the playoffs. His level of offensive influence this season can only ever be matched by a handful of guys all time. I mean, it's just rare to find a player who can be a 3-level scorer at volume on difficult shots while also playmaking for others to the highest degree. Alongside Luka, the Mavs paired a really strong roster that complemented his specific skills. First, you had Kyrie to provide another dynamic offensive option. Obviously, Luka is amazing, but you can't literally have him playmake every possession, so having Kyrie helps keep the defense honest and makes them focus on at least one other ball handler. Then the Mavs just got a bunch of big athletic defenders who could catch lobs and play finish for Luka and Kyrie. Gafford and Lively manned the center spot as true paint beasts. Both could catch lobs, protect the rim, rebound, and be physical. Neither could shoot, so you couldn't play them alongside each other much, but with them rotating time at the 5, you were guaranteed to have solid center play for 48 minutes. From the forward spot, you got PJ Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. With DJJ and Washington, you got another pair of athletic guys to play finish from Luka and Kyrie, with PJ being a stronger rebounder and defender, while DJJ was a nuts lob threat and also pretty hot from 3 this year. Finally, you had solid bench minutes from Maxi Kleber, Tim Hardaway, and Josh Green, who certainly provided less defense than the other role players, but provided a lot of spacing as shooters, which allowed Luka and Kyrie to do their thing. Ultimately, this team would lose in 5 to Boston in the finals after beating the Clippers and Thunder in 6, and the T-Wolves in 5 in the West. Luka became pretty banged up down the playoff stretch, which definitely contributed to their finals loss, but either way, I think it's safe to say they lose this matchup to the Celtics. The Mavs simply would always struggle with Kyrie and Luka as poor defending guards, and with so many non-playmakers around them, it was detrimental whenever one of them was hurt or not performing at their best.